In today's video, we're ranking the best and worst exercises for building your traps using a tier list. The exercises in the S tier are considered the best of the best, while those in the D tier belong in the trash. We'll be evaluating these exercises based on 3 key factors: progressive overload, how effectively you can increase weight or intensity over time; movement, feel, how smooth the exercise feels and whether it poses any risk of injury; muscle activation, how well it targets the trapezius muscles. Now, let's talk about the trapezius muscle itself. It's a large triangular muscle across your upper back and neck with 3 distinct parts. Upper traps help with shrugging and neck movements. Middle traps aid in retracting the shoulder blades. Lower traps support shoulder blade stabilization during overhead movements. Unfortunately, many people focus only on the upper traps, neglecting the middle and lower portions. But to build a strong functional back, you need to train all 3 folds. Let's dive into the exercises. First up, deadlifts. While deadlifts are great for overall strength and muscle engagement, they aren't the best choice if you're specifically targeting your traps. Deadlifts work many muscle groups, which can take the focus away from the traps. For that reason, I am placing deadlifts in the B tier. Next, face pulls. This is a fantastic exercise for improving shoulder stability and hitting the rear delts, but its impact on the traps is a bit limited. You can improve trap activation by adding an overhead extension after each pull. With that tweak, it's an A tier exercise for traps. Cuffed shrugs. These don't engage the traps effectively and can strain your neck. They're going in the D tier. Trap bar shrugs are a different story. With the neutral grip and ability to lift heavier weights, this variation offers better overload and activation, especially for the upper traps. It's going into the S tier. Behind the back, shrugs shift the focus to the middle and lower traps. This helps with posture but can strain your shoulders if done incorrectly. It's a decent move but not the best. I'm placing it in the B tier. Regular barbell shrugs are a classic for trap training. If you aren't already doing deadlifts, barbell shrugs are great for building upper trap strength. For that, it's landing in the A tier. Dumbbell shrugs are similar to barbell shrugs, but offer better flexibility and movement. They're also great for targeting the traps, so I'm ranking them next to the barbell version in the A tier. Upright rows are not recommended for trap development. They carry a high risk of shoulder impingement and don't effectively target the traps. For these reasons, they're in the D tier. Cable rows can effectively target the traps if you use a wide grip and pull toward your chest. While the activation of the upper traps isn't as strong, the middle and lower traps are well targeted. It's a solid B tier exercise. Rolling shrugs are a no-go. This exercise can lead to poor form and increase your risk of injury. It's going straight to the D tier. Incline dumbbell shrugs are a solid exercise for the traps, particularly for the upper and middle portions. While it doesn't engage the lower traps as much, it's still effective enough to be placed in the B tier. Behind the neck exercises like pull downs or barbell presses are risky. They put unnecessary strain on the neck and shoulders and don't activate the traps well. They're going in the D tier. T-bar rows, a favorite of many pros, are excellent for overall back and trap development. Just make sure to keep good form to avoid straining your lower back. It's definitely an S tier exercise. Finally, farmer's walk is an underrated but effective trap builder. It engages your entire body, improves strength, and stabilizes your traps. If you haven't added this to your routine yet, you're missing out. It's also going in the S tier. To sum it up, exercises like the trap bar shrugs, T-bar rows, and farmer's walk are your go-to for building massive, strong traps. On the other hand, avoid exercises like cuffed shrugs and upright rows, as they provide little benefit and pose a higher risk of injury. If you want more tips on building muscle, check out our ranking series for other body parts to take your training to the next level. Thanks for watching.